Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Fire weekend. The last 3 days have been absolutely undescribable, and so many levels, so many levels. Um, just nuts, 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 nuts. Just had a lot of stuff going on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The speaker lineup was off the chain. John Maxwell came in and just dropped some serious fire nuggets this evening, which is absolutely crazy, 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 crazy. If you're catching this on Instagram and you like more details on the full scope of what's going on, just click the link somewhere in my Instagram bio. It'll jump you over to the YouTube channel and you can catch the entire series there. However, I'm going to do some takeaways, some notes here really quick. In terms of the takeaways, one of the biggest takeaways that I got, and this is something that was just like home run, out of the park, crazy, crazy, crazy. I want to say Jim Baker said this. The Faith Over Fear event was just loaded up. Everyone from just our closing speaker, which was Stormy Wellington, just going back, John Maxwell. The lineup was crazy. It was just huge, 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 huge. Got tons and tons and tons of notes. Everything from spiritual growth to mindset growth to leadership growth to business tips, marketing tips. It was absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. It was very, very cool to be able to basically work the event virtually with the Higdon Group. And for those of you who don't know, let me introduce myself. My name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist and coach with the Ray Higdon Coaching Group. I've been doing that for a little over 3.5 years. Also, love helping people make money online. So if you're listening to this, got some really good stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a commercial in Russian real quick. Tomorrow afternoon at 4:15 p.m., I'm going to be doing, I think I posted it somewhere in my timeline here, basically like what is crypto? If you're over 50 and you're intimidated by crypto, you've got to come to this event because I'm going to introduce you to crypto. We're going to talk about all the things that you need to know about crypto. So maybe you feel a little bit more comfortable, right? I'm 60 years old. It's coming. The wave is coming, and you need to be informed. You need to understand what's coming. So when it hits you in the face, you don't feel like, where did this come from? It's coming. Everybody in the world is jumping on the crypto bandwagon at some level, right? PayPal is there. The federal government's coming on board. It's just one after another, after another, after another, after another plugging in, right? And some of them are just going to be normal everyday opportunities. So if you'd like to learn more about that, shoot me a text message. Let me know you'd like to attend the event. And it's going to be an informative event. It's not going to be a sales pitch. I'm not there to sell you anything. I'm simply going to go through just a bunch of crypto information. If you want to know what crypto is, blockchain is, what wallets are, what a crypto wallet is, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be explaining all that, how that works. And so you get a really good understanding, sort of an inside peek. If you'd like to attend, just shoot me a text message. I'll get you the link to attend. It's going to be tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, right on my personal Zoom line. It's going to be private. So if you'd like to attend, feel free to jump on that. Charisse Rodriguez. Yep, absolutely. Faith Over Fear was fire. It was crazy, crazy good. It was crazy good. So one of my favorite takeaways, and this is going to be an ouch moment here, right? And I'm going to go back and take some bullet points. I can't do all my bullet points. I'm going to do some from the mentoring that John Maxwell did. Of course, Ray Higdon just dropped some freaking fire nuggets. It's nonstop, right? So here we go. Whose life are you putting on the line when you don't show up big in your business? So whose life are you putting on the line when you don't show up big in your business, right? Who is sitting right now in their living room, in their house, in their car, struggling, right? Maybe they need more money. Maybe they need better health. Maybe, and it's not something that they have to get in your network marketing company or in your MLM or your affiliate business or whatever you got going on and stay there forever. Maybe it's just something that they need right now that's going to help catapult them to the next level. You know, Stormy Wellington talked about what she did. She did like she's done $60 million. She's earned $60 million. And I think she said 15 to 20 years, something like that. That's a lot of money, right? That's a ton of money, right, that she's made. And she's still out there hustling and working the business. She's impacted tens of thousands of people's lives. Oh God, I can't remember. Robbins. Can't remember her first name. Her name was Robin. She's got like a team of, I think she's one of the makeup ladies, either Avon or Mary Kay or something like that. They don't put out the businesses, but she got 400,000 people in her business. She's got a huge team, right? Huge business. She was fired. She was knocking it out of the park. There's so many. Emily Ford, which is another one, was absolutely awesome. Tyler Watkins, yeah, absolutely awesome. I mean, it was just one behind another. The Nuggets were fired. But this is, whose life are you putting on the line when you don't show up big, right? Whose life are you putting on the line when you don't show up big? I want you to think about that. Coming out an event, one of the things they talk about coming out an event is very important that you sit down and go to work immediately. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm going to work immediately. I've got a huge goal. Matter of fact, I ranked up the first day of the event. Was cool. Tripled my freaking income like 300%. Like it went up, which is cool. And it's even gone up more since then. And it's going up every day, like which is cool. Excited about that. And have some big goals. My personal mission is to help 1,000 families earn a six-figure annual passive income. Basically, that's about $8,333 a month. Right. And I think a whole lot of people could make a huge lot of changes in being able to do that. So again, that's my personal immediate goal, is to personally help those families and, of course, grow a team to help me do that. So let's jump in here and talk about some mentoring that John Maxwell started out with. It got a couple of pages. I'm not going to read them line for line, but it's talking about having a mentoring mindset, right? He really dove deep on this, which is really neat. And matter of fact, he mentioned a book I actually ordered on Amazon, 16 Laws of Communication. I'm going to go back and read that. I'm going to sort of jump all over because my brain, I'm kind of stay focused, right? What do you have to have a mentoring mindset, right? I'm just going to read from my notes right here. One, you have to have a passion, an intentional passion for growth, right? You have to have an intentional passion for growth. It has to be intentional, right? This is to have a mentoring mindset. And the way he put this around this, right? If we're going to be leaders, right, the mentoring mindset comes two ways. One, it's a noun and a verb, right? I am a mentor and I'm going to be mentoring, but I also need to have mentors in my life that I can plug into that are going to help me grow, right? I have a business, a team mentor, right? I have mentors like Ray, being able to plug into him, who plugs in some other people, as sort of a sales training mentor team with Grant Cardone. So there's a lot of mentors, right, that you need to plug in if you're planning on going big, right? If you're planning on having a huge goal, whatever your goal is, right? If you're here and you want to go here, you need to get somebody that's here to help you get from here to here, right? So that's part of a mentoring mindset. You have to have an intentional passion for growth. Number two, you have to prepare. This was deep. He went way deep on this. But basically the principle of preparing, right? If I'm going to find a mentor, right? I need to be prepared to be plugged into that mentor. I need to be prepared to have that mentor say, come back for more. Come back and be my mentee. Come back and do this. So I need to prepare maybe by reading books, studying, asking quality questions of the mentor, not just showing up and taking a selfie with the mentor, but actually digging deep and going deep with that mentor and having different mentors in different areas. Maybe having a spiritual mentor, maybe having a financial mentor, right? Depending on what you do. It's like in baseball, you have a batting coach and a running coach, right? They do different things, right? And then you have an overall team coach, right? You have a mindset coach. So that's a different thing in terms of making sure that you're prepared, that you're ready to go when that mentor shows up, that you're not going to just want to take a selfie, but you're going to dive deep in and find out, how can I get the most from my mentor so that I can be a better mentor in mentoring, right? And this is really cool. He talked about you can't climb a hill, right? You can't climb a hill. You can't have uphill habits, right? You can't climb up, right? I'm just messing this one up. You can't go up if you have downhill habits, right? You can't grow, you can't improve if you have habits that are against that, right? You can't move up a hill if you have downhill habits. That was a really neat one. And it moves right in. Again, if you have a mentor, to have a mentoring mindset, you have to have a desire. This is number two. You have to have a desire to add value into other people. And I hope truly that that's what this live is doing. I hope truly that if you're watching this, you're going, ooh, that's a little bit different mindset, right? That's a little bit different. I need to prepare, right? I need to be prepared for that mentor, right? I need to show up. They say, be coachable, or you need to be coachable. Yes. And a lot of times it's not just being a puppet, but it's actually taking in what you hear and immediately implementing it. if you decide that you want to enroll in a coaching program like the Ray Higdon coaching program or the Higdon Maxwell coaching program or some coaching program, and you're showing up and saying, I want to earn 6 figures, I want to earn 7 figures, I want to get to that point, right? And then your coach gives you a homework assignment and you don't go out and do it, right? Are you prepared? Are you prepared to show up and go through the hard stuff, right? You got to have a desire. You got to have a desire to add value. And in growing with that mentor, you're going to have desire to add the value into the people that are going to be around you. And it's adding value to yourself is one, right? You got to look in the mirror and say, how can I add value to me so I can add value to other people, like Sharice is here and all the other people that were at the event. Number 3, right? Experience personal success in the area of mentorship, right? So it's like sometimes you see these people that go in and they sign up to be a coach in a coaching program and they've never done anything outside of that, right? One of the things I remember when Ray Higdon asked me to be a coach, and I was like, whoa, wow, you must have saw something in me. And I'm like, that's pretty cool, right? And working through the program and understanding and being super coachable. It's like go out and prospect, do the basics, prospect, follow up, create a pipeline, follow up, be super coachable. If somebody says implement something, I immediately implement it because I can't lose by immediately implementing what my mentor and my coach says to do. There's no loss in that, right? I can't lose face. If I really want to help a lot of people, one of the things they say in Alcoholics Anonymous is you can't save your face and your butt at the same time, right? If you're going to stand up and do big things, you can't have a big ego edging God out, right? You cannot do that. So it's very, very important that if you're going to move forward and you're going to be successful, you've got to make a decision to be a good mentor. So one of the things that I did this weekend is I'm making an intentional decision to be a better coach, to be a better team leader, to be a better mentor, to be a better husband, to be a better dad. I've got a lot to work on, right? And it takes work, right? It takes work. I'm 60 years old, and some days I just run out of gas. Like, oh, I'm done, right? I'm out of gas. And it's about taking care of me as well. So not just mentally, but also physically. I need to eat better. I need to be more healthy, right? So need to make sure I do that. Experience personal success in the area that I'm going to mentor in. And the way I do that is I show up, right? We show up and we practice and we learn and we mentor and we get advice and we get better and we practice and we learn. We invest, learn, and teach, ILT, right? We invest like I did this weekend. We learn and then we come back and we teach what we learned, right? Number 4, passes on success through proximity and consistency, right? So passes on success through proximity and consistency. So simply what that means is you are who you hang out with, right? It's if I'm hanging out, if I want to earn $1 million, I probably need to have a millionaire mentor, right? So if you're at maybe the 30,000 income area, you can have $1 million mentor, but maybe you need to get your mindset just to get to 6 figures first. Maybe work your way there. You can have that goal down the road, but maybe your immediate goal is I need to get with somebody that can show me how to make 6 figures. And then I need to get to somebody to show me how to make it $500,000. Then I need to get with somebody who's and it's okay to have multiple men. Nobody's going to get their feelings hurt, right? When I have a coaching client that we go through our coaching program and the sessions come to an end, it doesn't hurt my feelings if they decide to go coach with somebody else, because it's all about getting a different perspective, right? Coach Stormy talked about that, having a different perspective and outlook on what other people say, right? So very, very important there. Possess humility. Number 5 is possess humility, right? Just be open to learning, right? Be humble, right? Realize that I'm 60 years old, but I don't know everything. And I'm not anywhere near my financial goals. I'm not anywhere near the goal that I want to be able to impact people. You know, going back to the reason why I want to impact all those people is a huge deal, right? Going back to why I want to help those 1,000 families earn a 6-figure income is a huge deal. And one of those things is because I grew up ridiculously poor, on food stamps, in the projects, on welfare, and it absolutely 100% sucked, right? It's no fun being hungry at the end of the month. It's no fun having an absolutely completely empty refrigerator where you open it up and all that's in there is maybe an ice tray and a light bulb. And I'm not saying, I'm serious, right? And then you still got 4 or 5 days until your mom's check comes and you get your food stamps and stuff. You still got a window in there. So you got to figure out how the heck you're going to eat, right? So I want to be able to provide a solution to those people that want that. I want to be able to provide a solution to be a mentor and be a coach and be a beacon of light to say, I can help you solve your financial problems. But again, it's up to you to show up and do that, right? It's up to you and show up. If you hear barking in the background, I apologize. My dog has some neighbors over there, and they just been barking for hours. I was going to wait to do this live till it was over, but I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully, you can't hear them. But the point of my story is here is if you want to grow in your business, and this may not be for everybody. Maybe you're at a point in your life where you just want to make some extra money right now. You don't want to be a mentor. You don't want to be a coach. You don't want to be a leader. You just need to make some extra money, right? Then you need to connect with somebody. You need to find somebody that has a solution that can help you, right? I'm connected with a whole bunch of somebodies. Our team freaking rocks out of this planet. We're just knocking people out of the park in terms of, I don't know how many millions of dollars of business we've done in the last 45 days. It's just been crazy how many rank advancements we've had in the last 45 days. And it isn't about us, right? It's about the fact that if I hadn't helped a whole bunch of other people start that financial path, I'm not rank advancing. I'm not being promoted to the next level if I don't help a bunch of other people, right? The more people I help, the more I can grow as a leader, the more I can grow as a coach, the more patience that I get, right? Because not everybody is at the same level. It helps me be a better leader. So I appreciate you. I love you. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, feel free to share your takeaways. If you're looking for an opportunity, feel free to reach out to me. If you'd like to learn about crypto, right, here's my call to action. If you want to learn about crypto, join me tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to do a private webinar Zoom, and I'm going to just go through some really cool nuggets. So especially if you're over 50 and you're feeling a little bit intimidated. I'm over 50. I'm feeling intimidated. I don't get all this crypto stuff. Come and hang out with me tomorrow at 4:15. It's probably going to be for about an hour, and I'm just going to go through just a pretty good deep dive on what is crypto, what does it mean, and what can it mean to you financially. If you'd like to come and hang out with me tomorrow at 4:15, just shoot me a private message, shoot me a text, tell me who you are. I'll get you a link to invite you. I love you. I appreciate you. Hopefully you have an absolutely awesome weekend. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.